Hello, beautiful reflections. I'm back again. Thank you for coming into a Talk Time with Top. If you're new here, welcome, welcome, welcome. So glad you decided to click into our special spot. If you're returning, welcome back, curious ones. Um, Today I have a gift that I want to share, something that I've been working on for the past few months. Um, and something that I'm not ashamed to say I've just learned in the past. We're now in June, so I learned this information initially back in April, no, March, and I'm blown away at the fact that I did not know these details when I didn't know this detailed information, and I just think that knowing the more specifics about this information that I've happened upon is absolutely amazing. And I want to share it with you other women. And I think the men, even, you should know this. For men, it's different. You don't go through this. This occurs for you every 24 hours. And what I'm referring to is how beautifully women are made and how we each go through our own four seasons, and how knowing this has truly changed the way I show up in my life. Literally. And I'm just thinking about how wonderful this could be for women, period, if we knew how much more we could get out of the knowledge. So let me say this. I made up a chart. It's called the womb cycle, but the chart is actually showing the four phases of the menstrual cycle. The menstrual cycle being the winter, then the spring cycle, we call it, which is the um, follicular cycle. Then you have the summer cycle, which is the ovulation period, and then fall. Um, Excuse me if I'm pronouncing it wrong, but I believe it's called luteal phase or luteal phase. But it's all listed there on the chart. Each chart, each section. I did not go into much of a scientific, um, biological, you know, medical way of looking at things. I went by a brief description of how our hormone and physical levels change, how our cravings change, how we might be more stressful or less stressful, how um, we want to be more proactive in our lives, how our minds might work, how it affects our intuition. All of these things are so important to know. I feel like if we want to truly show up for ourselves, if we want to truly be connected to our bodies, because we are so intuitive, and it allows us to be aware, to be witnesses in our own existence, be more mindful, all of the things that I've been talking about, as far as showing up in our lives. And even if for the men that's in our lives and our children or our employers could all benefit from this information, because we can't help that this is a hormonal thing that happens to us every month, and it's secular. It comes every month. And the more we take advantage of this information that's in this chart, it it's been life changing for me. It has truly been such a game changer because I know when to calm down. I understand when I'm feeling weaker. I understand. I've been able to map the days better. Okay, I feel this, I might feel that because of this, and I ate this in April, so here we are in May, and I'm having less of a, it's not a things, my symptoms aren't as heavy because I treated myself better last month. It's just truly, I'm able to plan out my creative ideas or my workflow, um, when I have the mind space and the capacity to do so without feeling pressured that I'm not showing up for myself and oh, what's wrong with me? What's wrong with you is that you're going through a 4 day period right now where you need to just be nesting and soaking in a hot tub and listening to slow jams and allowing yourself a little bit of tears. Or what's happening is that you have this burst of energy, so go ahead and handle a few more tasks than you didn't. Get that closet cleaned out. You know, I'm able to um, pause with my interactions with people as much if I know I'm getting ready to step into my fall period where I don't really want to be bothered. I'm not as social, you know. I'm able to deeply dig into my intuition during my winter phase because I can connect with myself a lot easier. I'm way more sensitive during that time. And I think that is the beauty of feminine magic. I think that is absolutely beautiful. And for our husbands, brothers, fathers, cousins, sons, them knowing, okay, I'm about to be going through this next few days, y'all, where I'm da 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 da. Family, be aware. Mommy, sister, auntie, girlfriend, mother of your child, I'm feeling this way right now. Wife is feeling this way. So can we give her some grace? That is such a gift. And I don't think enough of us women really know about it. I will say I've never had a conversation with my sister girlfriends, family members. If they knew, they didn't share the secret with me. I didn't know about it. And I just think this is magic to have this information. And I don't know if I said it already, but men go through the same cycle. They just go through it within 24 hours. Like they wake up with that burst of summer energy, and throughout the 24-hour period of the day, I'm not sure how the hours break down. I'm sorry, fellas. I probably could have looked into that for y'all, but I didn't. I apologize. If I find it, I'll post it. But men go through that whole 4 seasons within a 24-hour period. So if we can even get a better understanding of that, so that when we connect with each other, when we communicate with each other, or when we're communicating with self, we just will be better equipped to do so. We take more charge, have more self authority. I just love it, y'all. I love this, and I have been taking full advantage of it. I will say, um, May and now June, I'm like super dedicated to following my regimen because I really want to see the change from when I started in April to the end, for the next coming months. I want to see my progression, how I change the things I notice. So I started a journal for myself, and I also have a calendar where I marked each week as I go through how many days it lasts, and see, just so I could follow my flow and get a better understanding of myself, so I can be as present for me and the people around me that I need to be. And that leads me to this next little piece of little bit of words that I wanted to say, is that I know my intro video says that I'll be very active on this channel, and that is my intention. But because I am getting so much in touch with my body, with myself, with my mind, with my spirit, I right now have been going through this recognition that there's a huge transformation taking place within me, and I need to be as present with me as possible so that that can flow properly, because there's a big change I am recognizing. I don't know exactly what it is. I'm just surrendering to it. I'm just being faithful with the surrender. So I haven't been as on it would as I thought I would be, because right now that's just not the space that I'm in. And I hope that you're giving yourself the same grace. I hope that you are allowing yourselves, and this is to everyone that's listening to this video, allow yourselves the time, space, and energy to really connect with what's best for you, and not what you think you should do for everybody else um, liking. Okay? I'm not going to stay on here. I'm putting the cycle chart in the description box. The link will be there. Print it out. Talk about it with your family. If you're feeling courageous, get your bosses to take a look at it. Get it put up on the job website so that people could be a little more educated, because this is huge. We're a huge part of the world. We're a huge part of how everything works, especially energetically. If you have the proper tools to show up the best way you can in your life, it's gonna affect everybody else around you. And that makes a more harmonious place for everyone. Okay? If you like this video, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. Talk with me in the comment section about it if you have anything to say. And again, this is just a brief overview chart. I'm not a medical professional. I just took bits and pieces of what I was learning, and thought I'd share it. Go out and look for more information. It's tons of information out there. The days of the phases are based on your cycle more than it is the numbers I listed there. I just put the average days based on the information I was coming across and what I've been experiencing myself. Um, but I'm gonna go. I love you guys. Love yourselves like only you can. Share, share, share. And don't forget to look into the other playlists on the channel. There's information. I've been adding music to the music list, and um, other videos that I'm finding with useful information that I've been coming across. I've been adding it to the channel, so check that out. And I'll see you guys next time. Love you.